following program is rated NAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
This week on the 5-minute warning.
Look, man.
I thought you were going to say, first of all.
No. What Napster represented was free enterprise.
Free enterprise, it was stealing. It was blatant theft.
I mean, it really wasn't.
The show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, Mo B, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-minute warning.
Welcome, everyone, to another brand new episode of 5-Minute Warning. Of course, it's the man with the most, the plan, and a whole lot of saying. It's your boy Ruben in the house. What's going on? And always with me is one of the two men who find ways to get me in trouble every damn week. AG, what's going on, brother?
If you're the man with the sand, does that mean I'm going to sleep?
I mean, you know.
If I could play Metallica without just getting sued, I would.
I mean, I appreciate you not. Thanks, sir.
The man with
I don't hate
sand.
Metallica at all. I think Metallica's all right.
All right.
You know?
What?
Bro, take all right. Just take all right.
Come on, man.
I mean, they try to take out Napster, man. I'm not a fan.
Well, Napster was doing the wrong thing, sir. I mean, we all partook in that sin, but come on, man. Y'all out there stealing stuff. We out there stealing stuff, or were. Come on, man.
Look, man.
I thought you were going to say, first of all.
No. What Napster represented was free enterprise.
Free enterprise, it was stealing. It was blatant theft.
I mean, it really wasn't.
It was. Okay, what artist did you download that got paid from your download? What artist? I mean,
who got paid?
That got paid.
Oh, no, none of them.
Okay.
Well, I mean, because, when they started getting paid, then Napster became terrible. And it's just like, well.
They were always terrible. We were just benefiting from the terror.
I mean, yeah, because it's not like I didn't go, it's not like I didn't still go buy CDs and stuff. I just wanted some stuff. Like there's some live tracks that I was like, you know what? That's dope. They're never going to release that. Thank you for being there and sharing it with the rest of the world. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
The only band that I knew at the time that was sharing anything with the rest of the world for free by their permission was the Dave Matthews Band, or anybody else who fall under that category. Everybody else was like, where's my money? It's their work. They need to get paid.
But see, here's the thing, right?
Oh my God.
Back then, it wasn't them not getting paid. It was, the company's not getting paid. And
everybody was getting, even though the record company is the worst of all the worst.
Exactly.
They still have a right to get paid for their work too.
I mean, look, I'm not
kind of are.
with you.
What?
I'm not disagreeing with you.
You keep talking, so I think you are.
But see, all I'm saying is Napster opened up the world, not just to music, but to everything else. And I think now we're in a much better society because of Napster. Because there would be no Spotify if it wasn't for Napster. Not at all. Not even close.
I mean, from all bad comes good. I get that,
yeah,
but it
doesn't.
It doesn't take away the bad.
I mean, I didn't steal shit.
You kind of did. You just told us you did.
I mean, I didn't tell us anything.
You just kind of did. You said
people out there were stealing shit.
I'm just gonna never mind. I have it on. I have the biggest receipt ever.
I mean, did you steal shit too?
Absolutely. I said we.
All right. So I mean,
what? I kept telling you. All of us did it. We're all guilty of this sin. What?
The only people who got mad at the beginning was Metallica.
No, the only people that got mad that had a platform was Metallica. A lot of artists were pissed, but they weren't Metallica. Metallica spoke for a lot of artists.
But a lot of artists also got broken in because of Napster.
Hey, man, not arguing.
Like Eminem. Let's be real. There may not be Eminem if it wasn't for Napster. I'm not saying what happened was right or whatever. I'm just saying we always talk about all the bad that it was, but there's a lot of good that happened because of Napster.
The only thing I said was we were stealing. I didn't say that it wasn't great. I didn't say that things came from it. All I'm saying to you is that it was theft. I don't care how you dress it up. It's still a pig. It's still a pig.
Well, my pig was cute because I was borrowed it.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. I'm not doing this with yes, dear. And your feet don't even look great either. Yes, dear. I'm not even trying. I'm not putting no work in with you. I'm not putting no work in with you. There is no return on investment talking to you right now.
It is always return on investment.
Okay,
it's great.
How?
I mean,
how am I going to get this time back? How am I going to get this breath back? How am I going to get these words back?
Because we just had a nice conversation.
It wasn't nice. It wasn't
about some
nice.
Shit that half the people who listen to the show probably don't know nothing about.
They know I'm miserable right now.
Why are you miserable?
Because, man, that was the worst. That was just the worst. You were just being 100% classic you.
I mean, am I supposed to be somebody else?
No, you're not, Ruben.
How was your week, bro?
It was good. It was good until I got to this conversation with you. It wasn't bad. At work, it was a terrible day, and I helped turn it around, turn some wrenches, got my hands dirty, succeeded. Then I get on the call with you, and I got to talk about Napster. Never mind. It's the worst.
What's going on, Black Morticia Adams? See,
come get your mans. Come get your mans, Black Morticia Adams.
She says she hopes everything's been beautiful since last Sunday.
Well, it has, but then Ruben opened his mouth about Napster. He's trying to tell me. Never mind. I'm still talking about it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I mean, I haven't said anything else.
At least if my wife says something crazy, I'm gonna chase her around the couch and win. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't really chase me around.
I'm not gonna attempt to chase you around the couch, sir.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate that myself.
How's your bracket?
I don't really care. I root for the ACC and Duke in particular. When they lose, and I'm just like watching to be watching, so I don't have a bracket.
The ACC is doing very well.
I know.
They're 4-1.
Did Clemson win?
Excuse me.
Did Clemson end up winning?
They are 8-1. Yeah, Clemson won too.
Yeah.
So 4 of the 5 of the ACC is still in it, and there's only 16 spots. So they're literally a quarter of the Sweet 16.
Yeah, sweet.
If Virginia would have fucking won, maybe we could have talked about that too. But
it is what it is.
They decided to leave their offense.
Did they ever really have an offense for real?
I mean, damn, man, they used to have something. They used to score more than 50 points.
Well, they never. Right. It was hard to turn them over, and they played a lot of good defense. I mean, those things alone will win you games. It's just at some point, especially in the tournament, you're facing teams you've never seen before, so it's hard to prepare, and you got to score because a lot of these teams can really score. We don't see them on TV, but that has nothing to do with their ability to score. So Virginia just, it is what it is. And go NC State, man. How about NC State, the Wolfpack? What?
I mean, shit. Like I said, the ACC is
doing quite well.
8-1. 8-1.
Hey, man.
The only team that decided to say fuck it was Virginia. And I mean, they fucked it. They said fuck it royally. It was like, we're not even gonna score 50 points.
But did they?
Did they fuck it royally?
I mean, do you like watching Virginia play basketball?
That says it all.
I think Tony Bennett is the worst thing to happen to fucking basketball. I hate what.
Wait a minute. Whoa. The worst thing that happened to basketball?
Watching UVA play basketball. Their style of basketball is not basketball. It's
what
basically let's hold the ball and let's hope nothing bad happens. Which is why they get upset so much, because when you play that style of basketball, you don't really give yourself you don't give yourself much opportunity to come back. You don't give yourself much opportunity to score points. Like, hey, name an elite NBA basketball player that's come from UVA in the last 15 years. I'll wait.
No, I mean, no one's arguing that point.
What do you consider elite?
Is, I just thought that
Name three
he
NBA
was coaching
players
based
right
on
now that are relevant from UVA.
No,
the point guard, he just got traded.
You talking about Jerome?
What are you talking about?
No, the one that actually still plays.
You talking about Brogdon? You talking about Brogdon?
Brogdon still plays. I'm just saying. Hey.
No, I just thought that he was coaching based on the talent he has, which is not very much.
He's the
so
reason
you do
they
what
don't
you have to do.
talent, AG. Like if you're a 5-star elite athlete that actually is, because I mean you can't say it's an academic thing because Duke's been managing to do it. So if you're a really good athletic basketball player and you go to watch UVA play, is that the place you want to go?
No, but they've been doing this far before Tony Bennett. Actually, before Tony Bennett got there, they were
you're
terrible.
right. And look, man.
At least they won a natty with the dude.
I'm glad you brought that national championship up, Ruben. You remember that? Ruben asked me. He was like, "Yo, you watching national championship?" And I was like, "I refuse to watch anything when UVA is playing basketball." So I checked out on the entire national championship game. I didn't even watch the highlights of it, AG. Like the next day when they were showing highlights on ESPN, I was still changing the channel.
You refused? You was boycotting.
The only time I've ever voluntarily watched a UVA basketball game, I was there because my brother was playing against them. That's it. I won't do it.
That's the only reason? Well, I mean, it's a great reason, but I mean, that's the only reason? Only thing I'm saying is, look, man, I don't spend a lot of time watching UVA basketball because if I'm going to watch any basketball, it's going to be a Duke game. What I'm saying to you is, I just think that Virginia gets the least talent among among high level programs. And if you're a smart coach, you just coach to what you have. I wasn't looking deep into it
because you're like, they don't have that much talent. I'm just like, why would talent want to go there?
And I understand that, but what I'm also saying is this is not new, and it was there before Tony Bennett got there.
Here's my opinion about UVA basketball and UVA recruiting and all that beautiful stuff. The problem that you have is no person who would consider themselves a star will want to go to UVA simply because I'm just going to be real about it, man. Most of these divas out here don't want to play no damn defense. And Tony Bennett, you will not play for Tony Bennett unless you play defense.
Oh my God, that was the laziest non-informed basketball thing you've ever fucking said in my presence.
Okay. 13 minutes and I'm still wasting my breath.
I'm just saying, man.
Okay.
Yo, no, man.
Go ahead.
I'm not doing this with you today.
Every other program that wins demands their players play defense. So you're saying that Tony Bennett asked his players to play a different level of defense? No, they hold the ball for 29 of the 30 fucking seconds of the shot clock, and they slow the game down. And yes, you do have to play defense there because he's against shooting. So I bet they don't even fucking practice offense, but like the last 15 minutes of practice, all they do is do a whole bunch of defensive slides, help drills, and rebounding. That's all the fucking practice is.
They only have ball the first 45 minutes of the practice. What you doing with that ball, boy? Put that ball back in the rack.
All I'm saying is
run these suicides.
They're never going to get a top whatever player there because of the type of game they play. Because nobody will go there for that.
He just said that. The thing that trips me out about what you said was the reason why the top recruits wouldn't go there, or a blue chip recruit wouldn't go there, is because he would be responsible for defense. That's not true. That would mean Duke would suck forever.
No.
What?
The last what good Virginia UVA scorer that we know of was Brian Stitt. How many fucking
Do you know how long ago that was?
Fucking years ago that was, and that's what I'm saying. UVA wasn't known for playing fucking defense back then. They were known for scoring and running up the damn court. Now, they've had Jeff Jones, which then came to ODU, did that shit. And we're not going to talk about that, how bad that program is. And now they got Tony Bennett, who came from Green Bay, Wisconsin, where his dad coached, who played that type of offense and defense. Now, once again, I get it, man. Like, we can't sit here and just be like, well, nobody wants to play there because blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I mean, if you want to play defense, as Mo B said, 29 to 30 seconds you got, who wants to play that type of game? And that's why they'll never have another blue chip.
There's not a lot. Players aren't averse to playing defense. They're averse to not playing offense.
Well, but that's pretty much what I just said.
No, you didn't.
No, you did. You said something different, Ruben. You said something entirely different.
That's keeping people, like good people, top 50 players from going to UVA. It's literally the way they play. Defense and offense.
That's not because of the defense. It's because of the offense.
I think it's both, but I mean, hey, I'll take an L. Whatever.
I mean, look, do you know?
Because you can't play defense without offense. You can't play offense without defense. But
you can play offense
without defense. Exactly.
You definitely play offense without defense.
But
that's called the NBA.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's called the NBA.
If you are a scorer,
team scored 150 points the other day.
You're not playing for Tony Bennett.
Well, if you can score, you're never going to look at UVA anyway.
Oh, I mean, it's the same thing.
If you're a high school recruit that averages more than 15 points a game, why the fuck would you ever look at UVA?
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. We're both saying the same things. It's different.
No, we're not.
No, you're not.
It's weird that you don't get that we're not saying the same thing.
Well,
but look,
we're
I'm
going to
let
agree to
Ruben
disagree and
believe
move on. How
that
about
we're
that?
saying the same thing.
I mean, look,
okay,
I'll finish it on this. Do you know how passionate I have to be about something to agree with Stephen A. Smith?
Yeah, that's a lot of passion.
Like,
I mean, the idea that you boycotted the highlights.
And Ruben, am I lying about that? To this day, I have no idea what fucking happened in that game, AG.
So if your brother doesn't play against them, then you didn't see it.
I haven't seen a UVA basketball game that my brother was not involved in.
That's right, because your brother's Miami student, right?
In at least 18 years. In at least 18 years.
And Tony Bennett's been there for 15. So, like, I don't know who the hell was coaching there when your brother played him. So, I mean, but hey, we all.
Oh, Tony Bennett was there when my brother was playing.
We will agree to disagree and we will move on. How about that? Jesus.
Yes, I agree. I agree with you for the first time tonight. How about that?
Motherfuckers here. How's your bracket movie?
I don't do brackets, man.
Oh, just get out.
No, but I told you why I don't do brackets. I used to when I actually watched a lot of men's college basketball games. But I'll be honest, I may have watched 5 college basketball games all season on the men's side.
Bracket,
on the men's side.
Did you do a women's bracket?
No. Now it's just laziness. But I have watched a lot of women's.
And you had an extra fucking day.
And I didn't watch any games for real this weekend with the women.
But for the most part, I mean, most of that shit's chalk.
Well, exactly. That's why the first weekend with the women's tournament matters not to me. Like,
now, there were
weekend,
a couple of upsets.
I'm sure there were. Yeah. I know we had a 6-11 because we talked about that the other day. But
we had a 12-5.
Now next, I told you we've evolved to the point where in women's basketball we'll get a 12-5 upset, but we haven't really evolved past that yet.
Nah, hell no.
But next weekend I'll be locked in. I'll be locked into women's college basketball next weekend.
I'm just glad that LSU, Iowa, or South Carolina did not lose.
Now that would have been catastrophic, but I just didn't see it coming. I didn't see them even having a chance to lose.
Especially if South Carolina lost.
Hell no. They ain't no, bruh.
I used to crush on Dawn Staley.
They
when
will
she
not
was in
get
college.
a challenge to the Elite Eight. They won't. I mean, when I say challenge, I'm saying,
are they going to be challenged?
I'm going to be truthful. I think they're so good this year. They're not really. They might be in a game within 15, but that's about it. Like it's. I don't think they're gonna have any game this entire tournament that we're really gonna at any point in time be like, oh, I think they might lose.
I mean, they're.
Because don't think they forgot last year, which they should have won last year based on talent alone.
This year during the regular season, there are a couple 1-point games that they won. So I mean, it's not
regular season low, man. You got all that time, but right now they are all locked in, and they are so fucking deep.
And the abuse that they did to North Carolina today was just sad. It was like 56-19 at halftime. Like what?
Ouch.
And they only
used to North Carolina,
and she pulled the dogs off. They only scored 88 points.
The big teams that I'm worried about are LSU.
I'm not worried about that.
And Iowa. I'm worried about both of them. Because so much is on Caitlin that all she has to do is have one bad game and that team can collapse.
Well, that first game...
They've got more talent than they... But what I'm saying is, like, if she just has a catastrophic game against a really decent team, they can struggle. And LSU just does not have depth. And, yeah, that's really their big issue. They just don't have depth.
Well, the cool thing is they won't see LSU unless they can get past UCLA. And good luck with that shit. And because Kim Mulkey right now is the worst coach in fucking women's college basketball.
Oof, that's an extreme. That's an extreme statement, man.
Worst coach?
I don't like the way she moves, but she ain't a bad coach. I just don't like the way she moves.
Yeah, I don't like the way she moves at all. Like,
how does she move?
Oh, she's worse. Like
okay, that explains things to me. What would she do?
Yeah.
I think her antics
wait a minute, didn't she just reprimand her team publicly the other day?
Yeah, right after she said, I wish she would have stepped to Angel like that.
Man, first of all, no, he's talking about the first game that they
when they didn't play that well.
They didn't play that well. I mean, whatever, man. she did that bullshit, and now she's talking about suing some reporter for a hit piece that he's doing. I'm just like, look,
AG, in the last 18 months, Kim Mulkey has verbally threatened an official on the sideline. She's shoved an official before.
And didn't get kicked out of the game? How do you not get kicked out of the game and put your hands on an official?
Hey, in the national championship game, she bumped up against the ref.
Not a fan.
Did she? I mean, I don't remember. I saw the game, but I don't remember that. Okay.
So, Brent, I want to see Clark struggle and lose. Nah, honestly.
Why we got to tear folk down, man? Come on, man. What are we doing?
What I really want to see is what we should have saw last year. We should have saw South Carolina and Iowa last year. I want to see that this year because I think it's important that probably one of the best players ever to play women's college basketball against very close to being the best coach ever in women's college basketball. I want to see that. I want to see that.
Speaking of that,
I do.
What has UConn been doing?
They just coasted.
The women.
They coasted.
Have they fallen off?
No, they lost some games.
Oh, okay.
But people keep getting hurt.
Injuries. They had a lot of injuries.
They keep getting hurt.
Okay.
But
is there a big time player back in the
Paige Beckers is back.
That go well?
And she's killing people.
Okay.
Hey, Ruben, can you elaborate why you want to see Caitlin Iowa play South Carolina? Why?
Because honestly, I don't think I want to see how Dawn Staley coaches a team against a player of that magnitude. Because I don't think they see that in the SEC.
But didn't we see that?
I don't
last
think
year.
No.
When Iowa beat South Carolina, that's why Iowa was in the finals.
Yeah, but I think that's I think this team, South Carolina team, is better than last year.
Oh, they are, but I mean,
and that's what
I was just confused because you were talking as if
I was talking about this year. I'm sorry. I'm talking about 2023, 2024 team because
Caitlin cooked South Carolina last year.
But because she was able to expose their weaknesses as far as defense on the perimeter. Whereas this year,
that wasn't really their weakness. Their weakness with South Carolina was that they didn't have any perimeter shooting, which is why they got the transfer girl that came in, the guard, who's leading the nation in 3-point percentage this year. So Dawn was like, that shit won't happen this time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Iowa's also a better team this year. Even though I feel like they had a couple better players, as a team, I think Iowa's a better team this year. So, like, Because it's not all Caitlin Clark, even though it looks like it.
No,
really
it's not. But they're so dependent. Like, it's not all on her, but she attributes like 52% of their points between points and assists. Like,
yeah.
So like I said, if she has a bad game, like, who else gonna pick up the pieces?
But that's the thing, right?
You can't pick up those
Well, that's
pieces.
the thing,
She's priceless.
Like,
and nothing you can do
against
about
Holy
that.
Cross, I know it's fucking Holy Cross. She shot like ass, but she also had like 11 assists. So like, at least her people were hitting when she passed the ball to them, and she can pass really well.
If your eye was coach, you are so happy about that.
I mean,
like, hell yeah, you had your worst shooting performance against Holy Cross.
Yep. I mean, hey, you know, it's one of those things where I like to see diamonds against diamonds, because I think that will be a crazy match. Because honestly, I don't think LSU is going to make it to the Elite Eight, much less the Final Four.
I mean, but ain't that the matchup we'll see though? If LSU does make it, it'll be Iowa LSU again.
In the Elite Eight, yes.
Yeah.
But they got to get past UCLA, who ain't no bitches. So like, and that's the thing, UCLA is under the radar, strong, but they're solid. And I don't think LSU has I don't think they just have the mindset to make it.
Man, my sleeper team is USC.
Oh, USC is also Juju.
Juju is a dog, man.
She's a dog,
and I mean that in the most complimentary way.
Oh
Juju is a
definitely.
dog.
Bro, you see a commercial with what's his the dude for the 76ers, Joel Embiid.
Nah,
she's got a commercial with Joel Embiid. Man, it's hilarious. Joel Embiid's at the barbershop, and the dude's like, you can pick your own hair joint, boom, 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 you know, froze and all that. And at the end of it, Juju's like, or you could get the Juju with the big ball on top. Oh, shit's funny as fuck. So, and that's the shit that I appreciate with the NIL, man, because the ladies got attitudes, and they got not attitudes, personality and shit too.
Personalities.
That I think is awesome to see. So like, yeah. So enough about that. Wow. We've kind of gone the gambit today. How was your week, Moby?
it was all right. Hey, look, man, I'm all in on women's college basketball, so I could talk the whole show about that. I'm all in on that.
I see. But let's get down to what we're getting down for today. So, question of the week. How do we put a price on a woman's value? And is the price that is placed on them from us or even from themselves, is that price too high? AG, what do you think?
Yeah, it was. First of all, a great question. It was an interesting question. I thought about it all day. I think a woman's value it's got levels to it. The biggest level is you a child of God, right? I mean, you're priceless. No one can replace you. If you were to get hurt, killed, or die of something, there's no more you. Whatever particular woman you're thinking about. So there's that level. How much value she has to me is very different, because if there are certain things that I need from you and you can't do those things for me, then to me, I don't know how much value you're going to have. Now, I'm trying to kind of tiptoe around the harshness of that.
Don't tiptoe, baby. Don't start there.
Nah, man. Nah, let him cook.
What I was going to say was...
I mean, you know.
But the other half of me goes, women place value on my stuff constantly, publicly, and in ways in which is disrespectful. So you don't have any value to me if you're not giving me what I need or want, you know. So there's that level of it, which I think that you were talking about. Now, if you do find a woman that does have value to you in particular, the price is not necessarily too high because you can't replace it. Now you're coming back to the part to where it's priceless. If that person is gone, there is no more. Now, I'm not saying you can't find someone with those same values or the same output, but I'm telling you, they don't grow on trees. They just don't. If you're being as honest with yourself as I have been in my life to get to this point and be married to the woman I'm married to, I don't know I'm going to do it. If someone like, my wife had cancer, we didn't really know. I could be sitting here by myself right now. So let's pretend that's the case at this point in my life. Man, I would be done. Because chances are, I'm not going to find a woman at that high a level, because the women ain't trying to do that work. Because the world says that they don't have to do any work. The world says that I owe you. And there's no other half to that. They can say what they want to say, do what they want to do, and it's up to me to make sure that is happening. To find a woman who doesn't live in that world, good luck. So it's kind of this circle with me. It's all connected. It's like, you're a child of God, you're priceless. If you can't do what I need you to do, what I want you to do, then you don't have value. But if you do have value. If you die, I can't replace you. Then that gives some other woman that doesn't really have any value. Even if it's for 5 minutes to see what she's all about. But at the end of the day, I know in my heart that there's 1% of women as a whole that get it done. Plain and simple. Now, y'all out there, man, okay, I get that. Because Mo Beach just told me last week they coming to get me. Okay, that's fine. And he's not wrong about that. But every woman that's a woman, just because you're a woman, doesn't have value. Women that have value go to work. They put in work. If they're women that are married, they're adding value to their spouse. That means you get better. You do your job. I said this last week, the same thing. You do your job. And then over years, your man, if he's worth his salt, and that's the all things being equal type thing, because we're not talking about that right now. He looks at you in a way in which will drive him to try to pay for an item that can't be paid for because it's priceless. It's priceless. So my job, I'm going to do. No matter what you say, no matter how much value you take away from it, no matter how much you disrespect me, I'm going to do that job. But do you have value? I don't know, man. Look, I love my mom. Don't get me wrong, man. I do. I know a lot of people don't think I do, but I do. However, do I think that was the worst decision my dad ever made? Sure it was. Because for him, my mom didn't have that much value. Not like my stepmom does. They were two different people. Two very different people. However, when my mom died, my dad freaking lost it. Lost it. So ladies, the effort is going to be there coming from men. Again, all things being equal. The effort is going to be there. You are priceless no matter who you are, no matter what you do. And you have society backing you up on this. You have the Bible preached half-assed, backing you up on this. Y'all are the prize. We are there to earn it. And you can't earn it because we can't really buy you. But we have to earn it anyway. So I'm saying all this to say, the price is too high. You are priceless. All y'all ain't worth it. Not even close. Not even close. Some of y'all are married to people that don't like you. Know why? Because you don't do your job. You think it's all about you. Just think about the demands that you have. You have to do this for me, that for me, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's break this down to physics. If you always have to have something, when do you have time to give something? You don't. You don't. So if you're not giving anything, in my world, you don't have value. Partly because that's the same rhetoric I heard coming from y'all. If I don't have this, if I don't have that, if I can't provide you with this or that, I don't have value. I realize that's true. I embrace it. I also judge you by the same thing. So do your job. If you don't do your job, you don't have value. You have value to God, but you don't necessarily have value to me. Now, I wouldn't hurt you or kill you, Again, you have value to God. I'm not going to hurt something he made. However, do you have value to me in particular? Not even close. 99% of y'all, not even close. There's 10% of y'all that kind of understand what I'm saying. There's 1% that get it done, and the other 90 are out to freaking lunch. So that's what I think about the whole thing.
Oof. This guy out here, my bad. I gotta let the guy cook, apparently. So, before I get to Moby, couple things. The reason I saw something, because, look, man, when it's all said and done, when I'm looking for shit, the best thing to look at is TikTok, because they got all the good shit up there. So, this dude is asking these women, make a list of everything you want in a man. All right? Everything you want in a man.
He had enough time?
Well, no.
That's a long answer, buddy.
He was telling them to write on a piece of paper, like how you write. You want to speak to existence. That's what he said.
Just one sheet. Ooh,
it's a lot of room. Front, back, whatever. So, and then he's like, at the end of that, when you got it all down, you have your list. Then ask yourself, this is the man you want, but does this man that you want you? And I was like, that's
a dangerous question. He's not allowed to ask that.
I mean, and they were just like, the two women, they were like, yeah, you kind of right. And I was just like, what kind of twisted world did I just move to? So, before Moby goes, Nikki shared, value starts within. If it doesn't fuck you, they won't show you that value. It's like a garden. If valuable things will grow, but if not, it won't. Yeah. If you got a shitty garden, I guess it is what it is. Then you got some bad soil or whatever. So, Moby, AG said a lot, man. And you're probably going to co-sign on the majority of it. But I'm curious what you think about it.
But believe it or not, I don't know if I'm a co-sign on what AG said, because I actually think AG was pretty mild. That was pretty tame for how AG. But I guess AG was just like, hey man, I done said this shit before, so I'm not about to go, telling these people the truth no more. Like, they know he was being politically correct. I feel like AG gave an answer that normally I would give. Like because you said the whole all things equal. We're not talking about you.
No, I meant that because men are the same way, but we're not. I know,
but usually that. I'm the one that says that, and you're the one that has to tell me. But we're not talking about them.
True enough. Fair enough.
But
I did. In that part, I was.
Value assessment is, look, our society is kind of turned into a capitalist supply and demand thing. So when you go to the whole value thing, it's just like professional athlete free agency. You are what somebody's willing to pay. So, we might talk about a certain individual that we think lacks value, but unfortunately, or fortunately for those, there's a lot of simps out there. There's a lot of people out there that, pay the price. Whatever sticker price she puts on her ass, there's somebody out there that's usually willing to try to pay it. As far as, the value I put in, I'm gonna be 100% honest, man. Like, I have devalued a lot of what any woman can offer me, and it's progressively grown as I've got older. Like, when I was younger, I was trying to pay that sticker price for ass the same way that, most other young guys are. Like, hey, if she says she's the prize, I got to do all this bending over backwards. I got to do all this stuff to get it. But the older I got now, I realize that value is subjective. Like, just like AG said, you're a child of God, so you're priceless in that regards. But do you bring value to me? And that's a different ball game. Like, some people value things that I don't, and I don't value some things that other people do. So the price and the value that a woman places on herself, hey, look, man, shoot for the moon. Because if you don't believe you worth all that shit, ain't nobody else gonna believe it either. But at the same time, just like the person your experiment that you based this question off of said, if you asking for all these unicorn-like activities and you just a donkey, like, look, you know, unicorns ain't probably gonna be attracted to a donkey, even though unicorns don't even fucking exist. If he did exist, he ain't looking for you.
Wait a minute. You a donkey?
Look, man, this wasn't supposed to be. Just because, like, just, you know, and you're gonna say we ain't talking about this, but the same way I've heard guys talk about, like, you know, guys look at women and, oh man, this, you know, I want her to be this, I want her to be this, I want her to be this, and it's like, dog, you're a fat, out of shape dude that works at Exxon. Like, she probably ain't checking for you. Like, and no, nothing wrong with that, but I mean, realistically, she ain't checking for you. So why are you putting different levels of value on things? Like, so I think value is so subjective that, like, I don't care if a woman thinks her pussy is worth X number of dollars. Even if I had X number of dollars, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't think her pussy was worth it, or I'd never find out because I'd never even pay that entry fee.
Sunshine, baby.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, look, a lot of people love that Harlem Nights line when you know, if you threw it up in the air, turn in the sunshine. But nobody checked what Richard Pryor said right after it. That's some pussy you can keep.
Yeah.
Oh, we all heard it.
You best believe that.
We all heard it.
That's some pussy you can keep.
I want to see Donkey Corn. Put that on the board, man. Brent Malone, come on, man. I want to see Donkey Corn.
I don't want to see
really,
that.
bro.
That's too many labels.
I mean, even. I can't unhear it though.
So I mean, I think, you know, value. I think value needs to be assessed more realistically, and I think with internet, social media, just the times, unfortunately, the one thing that most people do not really have is like honest assessment of self. Like, most people lose the honest assessment of self. Now, women lose it for different reasons because, I mean, everything that society teaches them right now, which is you are the prize, no matter how fucked up and flawed you are, you still deserve your Prince Charming. And, you know, as long as you out here advertising how great your pussy is, because, I mean, look, man, and I hate to always go back to music, but it just seems like every song that I hear a woman talk about, she's always talking about how good her pussy is. And I feel like women are the wrong people to be placing an assignment on their vaginal area being good or bad. Because I promise you, most guys have never given you an honest assessment of your vagina. Because most guys used to say that old school thing, which is the only thing better than good pussy is new pussy. Which means, really, the pussy ain't what they there for. They there for the fuck. They there for the conquest of the fuck and the nut. And here's the thing. I've never heard a woman say, I've got subpar pussy. I've got mediocre. I got mid. I got some mid. Everybody out here with bomb pussy. So that right...
wait a minute. I got mid.
I'm mid today. You know,
what I'm saying is, anybody or any group of people that can all assess their pussy as being great pussy is untrustworthy to evaluate talent, because the way most bell curves form, everybody can't be on the great end of the spectrum. There's got to be some bad. There's got to be a lot of people that are more closely to the middle. Like, yeah, thank you.
When everything is great, nothing is great. Welcome, cowboy, coming through in the clutch.
What I'm saying is, like, look, I know guys talk with ego a lot of times. Like, you know, guy sees a fine woman with a regular looking dude, natural thing, man, he ain't hitting it right. Now, that's ego. But I've heard more guys be like, oh, I do the best I can with my dick. Or be like, I think I got a decent size dick. You ain't never heard no woman be like, I got decent vagina. I mean, I think it's good. Like, it's nobody's complained yet.
I was going to say, how do you think it's good? Like, I mean...
You think it's good because guys keep wanting it. And that's the thing. There's all... What was that comedian that said like this? Well, he was talking about titties, and he was just like, "Look, once you've seen one pair of titties, you pretty much want to see them all." Like,
her, my pussy like water. Me must be flip water.
Oh, ouch!
Yeah, Black Winter Adams.
Ouch!
See Smoko Cowboy raises him one. Oh shit!
Ouch.
I mean, and I wasn't trying to go off on a tangent just talking about, but what I'm saying is like the self-evaluation part of value is really flawed right now because we know as guys, like we speak with our ego, but in our mind, we know there are some chicks, there are some women that are just like, you know what? We could talk a good game, but we ain't never going to be able to get that. That is up here. I'm not saying they're better than me. I'm just saying on the law of averages, and if there's a chance that she would be into me, probably not. Like, the world doesn't work like most sitcoms. You don't generally see some fat, chubby dude with a mediocre job landing a hot wife. That shit usually only happens on TV. Not in the real world. And guys, we understand that. We typically understand that about ourselves. We might talk a good game, but we understand. I don't think women really have that grasp. No. I do not have a problem when women have a sexually positive attitude. Like, look, if you got to tell yourself your shit is great. Like, I don't want you to say, hey, my shit sucks. But what I'm saying is don't project that on the rest of the world as if I have to believe it too. Because just because you believe it about your... Look, I can walk around all day, walking past every mirror and be like, I'm a sexy motherfucker. Now, I do not expect every woman to agree with me. That's my self-esteem. I don't press my self-esteem and get mad at somebody for not agreeing with my opinion of myself. If I walk past a chick and she's like, you ugly... That hurt the ego today, but I'm still gonna walk past the next mirror and be like, nah, I'm a sexy motherfucker. And the law of averages says at least somebody gonna agree with me one day. Like, at least
the law of averages.
I mean, I'm saying one day. What they say, but what I'm saying is that there's somebody for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody's gonna be attracted to chubby dudes with freckles, and I'm gonna be winning that day. Like,
you're gonna be winning that day.
I won once.
And look, as a guy,
once.
That's all we're trying to do. Just win once. We ain't got to win every game.
No,
just one. Just one, so then we can tell ourselves that shit happened more than once. Because if it happened once, we know the feeling. We know the feeling.
She says that's not what you were saying.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I did say that if everyone thinks their pussy is great, then there's a flaw in the judgment. So I guess maybe that's what she means. And I stand by that statement. Like, if every dude thought he had the biggest dick and could fuck all night, then there'd be a whole bunch of people who obviously are lying, because there's a whole bunch of women who would say otherwise. And I promise you, there's a whole bunch of men that don't think all of y'all's pussy is great. And that's okay. But I just feel like we, in general, because I've heard some lying ass motherfuckers before talking all great about their male ego. But I just think for the most part, most women project.
Hey, it ain't nothing but truth on this show. And I'm gonna leave it there. She says great, then fine, keep moving on. It's like scroll past stuff you don't agree with. I would love
to
do
that. But AG, in your world,
yes,
have you been allowed to disagree with a woman on that?
No, because I mean, you know what? You know, the funny thing is, I feel like a virgin would say it. I'm like, you ain't never gave nobody none, but it's the best ever. No.
You have to say it's untouched.
I mean, it just goes. It feels to me it goes along with women thinking they're always the prize, when like you're not. Sometimes the dude that you got is the prize. You're not always the prize. And yes,
what I'm saying is like I'm okay with you having that self-esteem, and maybe what I've said has been projecting wrong. So I'm not going to say that somebody's not hearing me right, but we don't have a choice to engage with the conversation. She brings that up immediately.
Yes, absolutely, all day. Because we don't come to y'all talking about, girl, your pussy ain't good. We ain't never had it. You tell us. I mean, if you're a top 5 draft pick, that's what you tell us. My experience is when I hear people say it, usually what happens what's happened in my world is the women that say nothing blow my freaking mind. Those are the ones I remember. The ones that talk the loudest, maybe not. Smells bad, all Jesus. The things.
Hey, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I have been around some, back in my day, some really aggressive talking women, and then and maybe they set my expectations up to the point where like I was just like, man, I thought something phenomenal was about to happen here, and.
But no, that's not true, because that's exactly what they told you. This is going to blow your mind, and it didn't. So I'm just letting you know.
Hey, look, I'm gonna be honest, BMA. When I was in my single days, that statement right there would have intrigued the fuck out of me, because there's an air of awareness in that statement, and there's like confidence there too. Like it's like, hey, I ain't saying it's the best. I'm just saying,
but it's gonna get
the job done. Yeah. It is going to get the job done.
And see, I guarantee you, I would have a much better time with BMA than anybody talking that noise, because all she's saying is you're going to have a good time, which and then I like you on top of that.
I would like to address this question that Nikki put up there. When these conversations are happening,
I saw that. The
value of these conversations are happening when a guy asks a simple statement. And they've done so many different. You see all the clips online when somebody asks a woman, "What do you bring to the table?" and she immediately does the "Look at me, I'm That right there is basically saying your value is physical. Which maybe that's not necessarily an air of sex, but isn't it? Like if you ask a guy what his value is and he goes, "Look at it,
King Diggling,"
then he a problem. Yeah, guys can't do that. We gotta have credit scores and cars and houses.
Nikki, I guess maybe I sounded disingenuous, because you're right. The first time I meet a girl, she's not giving me her name and then saying I have the greatest vagina on earth. She's not saying that. But if I ask what does she bring to the table, and what she's saying is physical, I mean, I usually, maybe simple male or Neanderthal me thinks sex, because you basically said that's what you're bringing to the table. And if a guy might get with you for your looks, but he doesn't want to just look at you forever. So your looks are important because it's what he wants to fuck. So, I mean, yes, maybe I took it sexual. Maybe I'm wrong for doing that. I mean, AG, would you take that if a woman looked at herself and said, "Look at the things, like this is what I'm bringing to the table"? Yeah. Like
I'm bringing me, bitch.
I mean, you don't give me choices when you respond that way. You didn't say I will be kind to you. You didn't say I will respect you. You didn't say if you're having issues then I got you. You didn't say you would be honest with me without being mean. You didn't say any of those things. You led with all of this. That's what you led with. So what am I supposed to tell?
That Nikki comment right there, position herself ahead of the others in the out of the ordinary situation. That's when the chicken or the egg thing comes up for me, because women do that the same way guys flex and spend money. Because we're basically saying, this is our flex to fuck. And she's going, this is my flex to land you and get you to. So I don't know what comes first. So I don't want to blame the opposite gender for that, because I feel like we have equal parts in that. Because as soon as the first guy realized that shiny shit got pussy, then everybody else is copycat league, baby. Like everybody else is like, oh shit, I got shiny shit too.
And you're right. You can't apply that. You cannot apply that to everyday women.
Not at all.
But I do think that, there are some women, and I say some on purpose, who may lead with something like that, almost to, as you say, put themselves above others. But the problem with that is
they're putting the bait on the hook because, enough dudes have bit that bait before. They know the shit works. Like,
But once again, that also tells you sometimes who you're dealing with, because there are some dudes, I can only speak for me. That's great that you put that bait on the hook, but that don't necessarily mean I'm a bite. Like, if anything, I might be almost ready to back up a little bit, because, like, look, in the grand scheme of things, if I wanted a one night stand, I will probably come at you a little differently, or something like that. But if I'm not looking for that,
once again, I think also your thought process grew a little bit, because once again, I started this statement by saying my value of women has changed since I've got older. So yes, 20-year-old me might have saw you do this and been like, well, shit, that's good for me. But, older me would be like, I'm not that goddamn sexy. So if you just offering it to me on the first sentence, I'm pretty sure that's the bait you throw out there all the time. And if that's the bait you're throwing out there all the time, maybe you don't have anything else to offer. Now, what I will honestly say is, what's happening right now with Nikki and all these comments, believe it or not, the older we get, I'm more interested in this, the back and forth, that we can have a conversation and share thoughts. Like, this is value to me. Not.
I'm glad you said that. Because a lot of the women that we're talking about, and like Nikki said, this is not all women, because every woman is not going to look at a dude that's got like a regular 9-to-5 and a hoopty and go, he has no value. Because if you provide for me at your level, and you respect me, that's good enough for me, and then we can go from there. However, the women that we're talking about, if they run against, okay, I'll tell you what, this is what usually happens with me. It's like, I'm not really sexually driven. If I don't get it doesn't matter to me. That's where the weaknesses start, because that's all you have to offer. You're an awful person. So once you understand, once a woman understands, with me in particular, once a woman understands that I can't just give him some booty and it's going to be okay, they have nothing else. To offer. Nothing. It's just like, well, only thing I really wanted you to do is like be kind, or show me who you really are, or, whatever it is. I don't really want to sleep with you. And it's just like crickets. But not right now. But see, what I'm saying is, for me, all the stuff on the inside is what leads to me wanting to sleep with you. If you can't give me anything substantial, and sex is not substantial, out of context anyway. And it's just like, I'm like, whatever. So what else you got besides that? You're a one-trick pony
too, because I'm pretty sure 19, 20-year-old you did not think that way.
That's actually not true. Don't get me wrong. 19, 20-year-old me.
I was not.
Well, only thing I'm saying is the dick got harder, faster, longer. I promise you that. But it didn't get hard at all if you were mean. I just had to figure out, like, when I was when I got to be an older man, that actually not liking a woman because she was mean was okay. Because there's some mean women out there. There's some disrespectful women out there on purpose. Now, I'm not talking about being disrespectful because you don't really understand the game. I'm saying disrespectful because you are aggressive and you are malicious. And it's just like, man, I don't like you. If I don't like you, I have no desire to sleep with you. None. if you don't show me what I really need, emotionally and all the things, it's like
I can ride with you on that. Yeah. I didn't want nobody to be mean to me. That still wasn't going to work for me.
Yeah, but I mean, I think
my tolerance for some things was a lot greater when my end game was a lot different as well.
I never had that end game, so that's yeah, I get that. Yeah, but my end game was never to hit it. It was never.
Yeah,
to do
like that. I think Moby, you brought up a very good point, especially when we talk about age. With us 40 plus, like, when we were younger, libido's a little different. Maybe
physical stimuli is
that sort of thing. But also, what was important to you could be different as well. So like, all this other stuff. Like if I was seeing clips of younger women and all that, that's one thing. But these clips I'm seeing are like older women, like 35 plus. And I'm thinking to myself,
that's still pretty young, man.
But I'm not saying like they're 19, 20, 21. Because that's a different...
What he's saying is that they're seasoned enough where they should, They should.
And I understand that, but what I've seen lately is the unseasoned age range demographic is getting longer. Which is what I'm saying.
I guess is interesting because, like, there's some people who, like, if I now have a family by I'm 25, 26, fuck it. I'm not having one till I'm 35, 36. But, I mean, it's just like I can tell you now, 50-year-old me now and 30-year-old me then, two completely different people. And I was heavier back then, and I was still, my thought process was way different. So, like...
Is that based on how... I heard a quote, and I guess it made me think about this. I heard a quote that a lady said, and she said, women see themselves as younger women, and men see themselves in younger men. Meaning that, the women, when they get older, they still see themselves as younger women. So if younger women in society are doing certain things, it tends to reflect a little bit more on some of the older women as well. Where older men, when we look at younger men, we see ourselves in them, but we know we ain't them no more. So it's like, oh, I understand what you're thinking, bro, but that ain't me. I can't do that no more.
And that's what
all I can do is give you some game, young blood. I just want to say young blood.
Young blood.
But that's where it came from. Like older dudes, when you see, look, I'm a coach. So when I see teenage guys, I see younger coaches and younger 20-year-old dudes. I'm around those who are just starting coaching. When I see them, I don't see myself as them. I know I'm older than them niggas. They be talking about doing shit. I'm just like, bro, that shit been done for me. But when I look at them, I be like, I remember when I was like that. So when I talk to them, it's like, hey, young blood, I ain't gonna tell you what to do. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. I'm just telling you that I've been there and I've seen what you see it, and I understand you. I understand the thought process. I'm just letting you know, as somebody who has lived it, that might not be the move, young blood, but hey, you do what you do.
Yeah. I mean,
truth. I agree with the latter part, but I don't know about the woman.
I don't either, but it was a lady that said it, and I thought about it. I was like, well, I don't know, because once again, I can't relate to that portion of it, but I totally related to the portion of older men see themselves in younger men. Because when I see a young dude, I'd be like, man, I remember acting like that. Oh, shit, yeah, I remember how I was like that, too. Like, it almost makes me understand them, even if I can't relate to these other motherfuckers no more. Like, I'm like, what the fuck you doing? But I get it. But when did it change so much? Like,
so I understand that statement, and this is the part of the show where Ruben is gonna piss some people off, and that's fine. So like
that never happens, man.
Whatever. So like a lot of older women try to do things that younger women do. Now, I'm not judging. I'm just saying I'm a little bit more old-fashioned. I don't necessarily like that. Such as, I will start, like nose rings. I'm not a fan. It doesn't mean you're the worst shit ever. It's just, that's not an attraction for me. And so, like, when I see older single women do, like, the nose ring thing, I mean, it's like, are you trying? Do you like? I don't understand. Like, because I guess younger dudes like that. I don't know, because I'm not a young dude. But yeah, and that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I want a woman. I don't want a child. It is like children. I put that in the category of children put holes in their nose and stuff like that. And I may offend some people, and that's just what it is. But that's that's the detractors to me.
Stop doing the whole you may offend somebody, because I've heard too many podcasts where women get to talk about all of their preferences with no disregard for anyone's, no regard for anyone's feelings. So if that's a preference you have, you don't like piercings on the face, let that just be a preference. Like, you didn't insult them. You didn't be like, if you got a piercing in your nose, you ain't nothing but a dirty trick. Like, you didn't say nothing like that. You just said, I ain't attracted to it. Like, that's cool.
Is there any wonder why Moby has all of the intros?
But
because I mean,
because at my age, I want a woman. I just want a woman. I mean,
I was about to say, you could have just did a hard stop right there. Like,
yeah, that's it. Like, I don't need you to pretend that you 30, that you 28. You're cool at 42. Like, if I'm attracted to you, you're cool there. Like,
too bad the world doesn't perceive women's value like that. Because I feel like society is really hard on letting women age gracefully.
They
like,
are.
As a guy, man, we get to age gracefully, man. Like, 40-year-old me, look, man, I might be sexier now than I've ever been in my goddamn life. And I'm just saying, like, think about the male celebrities. Male celebrities, as they get older, they still be considered sex symbols. Like, there's still women out there crooning for George Clooney. That nigga like 89 years old.
I mean,
you know what?
And like, you know,
89. Come
especially
on, man.
like what I do, man. When I run across younger people and older people, whatnot, and you know, every once in a while I get the question, "How old are you?" And then it's like, well, you know, I'm 50. I didn't think you were 50. I thought you were like 28, 30. And I'd be like, depending on who it is, I might be like, thank you, or bless your heart, or whatever, you know, I choose to use. Because, you know, I mean, I got some gray hair up in this piece. But, yeah, man, I mean, I ain't trying to say black don't crack. But I will say that my parents have aged gracefully. And I am happy to have that DNA. Like AG. AG's part of the fam. Our fam has aged very well. Yeah, I mean,
absolutely.
And you know, Moby, you're not 20 anymore, and you seem to be aging very well.
Hey, look, man, I know your mama. Some of these early 20-year-olds think I'm the same age as them. I'd be like, damn, I need some more gray to grow up in here, or something, man, because like,
well, you cut it all off,
man.
You cut all the top of it. But nah, man, and that's the thing, right? Like, I think sometimes women try too hard. And
well, I mean, I feel like that's a natural side effect of things when everybody ages them out of everything. So yeah, it's a natural thing. And look, even though a lot of women don't agree with this statement, there are a lot of men who are okay with y'all getting older. We are okay with it. Yeah, we are.
Me, love them
okay
old.
with it.
Bro, you telling?
Best thing my wife ever did was let herself go gray.
I get it. I get it. Some people
Like
are just
Mo,
like,
man.
hey, you know, once a woman's past a certain age, yeah. I know more
You
guys
tripping.
that are just like, yo, I am okay with the age. Like, just be graceful. Just be graceful with it, man. Like, look, I saw Felicia Rashad about 5-6 years ago. She was in Richmond for Expo, and when she came up there, it was me. It was a light skinned coalition around me, so I had to, you know, be the dark skinned guy of the crew. I had to be the dark skinned guy of the crew. It was a light skinned
Mr.
coalition.
Rashad got a big booty.
See, I won't even.
Felicia Rashad's got
I
a
won't even
nice
try to
everything.
take that, man. I was just going to say that the ages of the men that were there, at the time I was like 35, 36. There was a 24-year-old guy and a 31-year-old guy. and a 23-year-old. That was the group of guys I was around. And all of the guys in unison, when Felicia Rashad walked on stage, was like, damn, she looked good.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, ladies, trust me, we cool with it. Now, granted, that's a special exception. Like, look, certain people just age better than other people. And that's, we just got to be real about this. Certain people just age better. Like, when I saw Sade at 60-something, I was like, shit.
Bruh. Can I get in line? Stop playing.
Shit.
Smooth operator.
I mean, and you got the alien males that just don't age. Like, for real, that nigga looked the same age for the last 20-some years.
How old is he?
He's at least our age.
Older than he motherfucking looks.
He does look like a child. Yeah, you're right. And he's got to be 50. He's
Mario Lopez,
50.
like, nigga, how you younger than you were in Saved by the Bell? Nigga, you look younger now.
Bruh. Is that Mexican?
Nah, man, I think he a vampire. I mean,
I've seen some Mexicans.
He's a vampire, bro.
He just looks really good.
He does. Younger now.
He's a day walker.
Yes, there's
Somebody.
something. Because, bro, that motherfucker look younger now than he did when he was on the show.
Yeah. I mean,
Still got the goddamn dimple. Who the fuck wants to see that dimple, man? You 72 years old showing off your dimple. Fuck you.
You know, why you got to be 77?
I'm sorry, that's hate. That's hate.
I mean, Shamar Moore's like 52, bro.
Nah, but he yes, he still looks okay, but he don't still look like he could pass for a teenager. Like Mario Lopez, motherfucker. Man.
You know what? Why you hating on that dude?
I ain't never seen you express this amount.
Man. Now, you got a little bit of
No,
Morris Chestnut in you right now, man.
See, my hate is not geared towards the person. I'm just like, what the fuck cheat code is he on that he hasn't let the world know about? Because if Mario Lopez right now said, hey, I got this cream that I've been applying to my body for the last 30 years, do you know how fast that shit would sell? Because everybody would be like, I got to get on that Mario Lopez shit right there because that nigga is progressively getting younger.
You know what it is? No bullshit, man. I think I know what it is. His wife's still fine, and I'm pretty sure they are healthy in their life, and I think that's really part of it. I am a true believer.
If you're gonna say that's part of it, great. That can't be the whole. That can't be the only solution. But there's a lot of people out there that are still healthy, but they ain't getting younger. This nigga's on the Benjamin Button campaign right now, man.
You know what?
Yeah, this dude is talking about Mario Lopez. He's a goddamn LMD.
Oh my goodness. Man.
Yo, they said Gucci Man lost weight and they said he had a clone. Ain't nobody once accused Mario Lopez of having a clone. This could be the 5th edition of Mario Lopez right now.
This is what we're doing, man. Mario Lopez is catching strays. He don't even know it. Come on, man.
He's like, what the fuck's going on?
Ears burning.
Jeez, Moby.
I'm just saying, you're not supposed to get younger as you get older. That's all I'm saying. That's I'm cool with people aging gracefully. That dude getting younger, and the fact that nobody else has called that out. Like, I feel like with the Mandela effect.
I gotta believe you're not the only one.
Like, I feel like it's like a Mandela effect. Like, nobody realizes that this dude has been here like 6 times already. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Like if I saw him on Entertainment Television, I think that's where he'd be at. If I saw him and they all of a sudden said Mario Lopez III, I'd believe it. I'd believe it. I'd be like, shit, man, I didn't even know that nigga had died.
Three generations.
Jesus.
Really? Okay.
This guy right here.
He's not wrong about that Saved by the Bell thing. I'm
just saying, watch an episode of Saved by the Bell, look at Mario Lopez, and then look at him now. And you'll be like, dude. Yo, this
Same
dude.
Only thing different is the haircut.
If he ain't got younger, he ain't got older either. Like, he's right at he basically said, I peaked at this age, and this is where I stuck with.
Look, man,
for the next 35 years.
If you really want to be honest about that, the only two that look like really different than that is fucking Lisa Turtle and Zach. Because Zach just grown. He's a dude now.
Zach got older.
Yeah. And Lisa Turtle.
Everybody on the show got older.
Kind of aged gracefully.
Yeah. And Lisa Turtle,
See,
She's
I think what people don't understand, I think Mario Lopez was sucking the life force out of Lisa. So,
You know
Why
what?
gotta be-
That's
why
see
gotta
that.
be Lisa?
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Leave Lisa Turtle. Lisa Turtle was fine. She was fine, man. I don't know what happened after the, how to be a player. I don't know what happened.
She was finding how to be a player.
let me see. There we go. We just did it. We didn't allow women to age gracefully. We just immediately was like, damn, that chick looks terrible now.
No, this is not that, sir. This is not that. Please stop. We've all seen Lisa Turtle lately. I think she's gone through some things, but I promise
I mean,
you, she
even
is not
Stacey
Lisa
Dash
Turtle any
look-
longer.
Kind of young.
Stacey Dash is another one. She's another vampire. I mean, politics
she
aside,
looks
that
great
chick is
till she opens
still
her
like,
mouth.
oh my.
I mean,
exactly.
I mean,
Couldn't agree more.
she's basically the verbal version of erectile dysfunction, as far as I'm concerned. But if she
You know
became
what?
a mute tomorrow, baby.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Oh
This
man.
guy,
Is he
he's not.
wrong,
He's
Ruben?
not.
Is he wrong?
he is so not because I mean she was awesome and clueless with the volume off, and it's just like
Well, in Clueless, she was
playing
just playing a
I
part.
can
That
live
doesn't
with
matter in
that, but then when
Clueless.
she started telling me her real world politics out loud,
Yeah,
where people
no,
could
man.
hear it,
Yeah,
nah,
exactly.
baby, shut the fuck up.
Just-
Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
ain't enough blue pills in the world, baby. Like you just. I feel like she could give Viagra expiration date by opening her mouth.
Wow.
How they said you're a 10 as long as your
Wow.
mouth is closed.
Wow.
For some people, that is true.
Hey, man.
For some people, that is true.
Look, she could be a 10 with her mouth closed or open as long as no sound was coming out of it.
Oh God, bless America. Oh man. Ooh, wow. Well, that was a pretty good conversation.
We took your question in a whole lot of places
but
it wasn't meant to go,
I
Ruben.
appreciate the question going as far as it did. I mean, and hey, y'all, we love it when y'all challenge or have comments, because Nikki actually
Except for Zaddies. We do not like the comment of Zaddy. I hope nobody in life ever calls me a Zaddy.
I mean, I don't know what the Z stands for in that.
What is that?
I'm not explaining.
What's a Zaddy?
I don't want to talk about it. This shit's over with. Move
It's like
on. Nope. Don't.
Wow. Now I'm really
Then
curious
Google it,
now.
AG. Just Google it. I will treat this shit like
Wow.
UVA
Is it
basketball. and I will be
Z-A-D-D?
out.
What? Wow.
All right.
Wow.
So, man, great conversation. I'm pretty sure this won't be the last we talk about this. Lord knows. So, AG, what's on your mind, bro?
What's on my mind is Florida Evans.
Jesus.
As everybody knows that listens to the show on a regular, Florida Evans is the low-key bad guy or bad person
Ain't no
on
low-key.
Good Times.
She is
Well, to a lot of people, they
She is
don't
the
really realize it until they
obvious
hear the
antagonist.
show. That's why I said
the
low-key.
obvious antagonist.
And see, that I did want to agree. I was a newbie until Moby enlightened me. So now I'm a believer because I can't defend her. And this is not a valid point, but this is goes along those lines. So I've been watching. When I come home, my wife is usually watching Murder, She Wrote.
Murder, She Wrote. Sorry.
That's not the song, sir. Please stop. Thank you. Okay, anyway, she's watching Murder, She Wrote. Pretty good show, actually. Reminds me of my childhood. Anyway, invariably when at this time of year, when the show goes off, they're advertising all their Easter stuff. And I was like, I didn't used to feel this way until my eyes are open. I can't unsee it. Okay, y'all know Jesus want a white dude, right?
Oh no! Oh no!
It's like, I mean, because see, and I need to give this context because Murder, She Wrote it almost exclusively, unless you have Prime, almost exclusively comes on the Great American Network. And if anybody knows what the Great American
White
Network
people
is,
TV.
it's basically, yes, right wing, all the things.
White people.
So Candace Cameron Bure, she is presenting an Easter thing. And one of them is about Jesus and ain't no brown people in it. And I'm like,
I mean, that's
Okay.
the whole network, though. Basically, that channel is.
I understand. understand that. I do. I
don't
get it.
want you to be free.
I understand. So I'm watching this and I'm thinking about it, and it's a little pissing me off a little bit. It's like, bro, y'all just curating, never mind. Y'all do what you want to do, whatever it is. So I'm thinking about this, just thinking about it. And then that led me to Florida Evans. And it's just like, I do agree. And see, I'm talking about the Black Jesus episode, one of the most famous or infamous episodes in the whole series. Exactly. That I'm glad you said that, because I was so upset, and I was like, on the one hand, I agree with why Florida was mad. Because Jesus ain't here, God ain't here helping you gamble or whatever it is you doing, whatever. That ain't what's happening. You won because you won. However, the idea that you are promoting mainstream white America's idea of what Jesus looked like, when that was the most accurate depiction of Jesus. If I thought Florida Evans had a protagonist bone in her body, all that's gone. All of it is. Because I'm looking back at this episode, which I'm looking back at my childhood, and I'm looking back at all the things that were glazed over my eyes and going, they are spreading propaganda to the point to where I believe the truth is a lie. So, having said all that, hey man, I ain't asking nobody to get mad because it's white Jesus. What I'm saying is, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Just be aware, y'all. They out here lying to you. Just be aware. They having black people lie to you. They're having white folks lie to you. But really, the real value is when black and brown saying that lie to you. Just be aware.
KG, are
What's
you
up,
asking white people to acknowledge white arrogance?
No, I'm not. Because I already know where they're coming from, and I think it's genius. You used a black character in a black TV show that was written by a white dude, and he might have stole it. Anyway, that's another podcast altogether. But you have let a black person be mad at Black Jesus, and you do things in there, you say things in there, place things in the plot that actually make sense of why you would be mad, but you boil it down to her being upset that Black Jesus is on the wall. Not her being upset at them misrepresenting what Jesus means. Her being upset at him being black and on her wall. And taking it down, making JJ take it down and putting white Jesus back up there, and my life is all good and dandy. That, my friend, is dangerous. But I respect the hustle. Because it's just like people don't believe in Satan. You're stupid. You're an idiot if you don't believe in Satan, because it's true. But he got you out here thinking he ain't real, which leads you back to him to start with. So again, all the things that you could have said to give your argument your upset substance, the show made you boil it down to being a Black Jesus on the wall. Take it down so I can put my white Jesus back up there.
In this
and I feel
house,
much better.
We only believe in blonde hair, blue-eyed Jesus.
Exactly. That's almost the quote.
We believe in white people so much that we believe that they would lie in the Bible, because ain't nowhere in his description he had blonde hair and blue eyes. That's pale skin, not once. But you know what? Fuck that. We're white people.
Not once.
We can tell you this is how he is. Don't believe what you read. Don't believe your lying ass interpretation of this book. We got you. Blonde hair, blue-eyed Jesus.
I mean, it's coming
just
from
be aware.
It's coming from the same dude who wrote All in the Family. So, like, come on. Like,
I'm just saying I'm not saying Norman Lear is not a talented guy. What I am saying is that I respect the
talent
hustle.
doesn't make you good. No.
Was good.
What I mean is,
good.
being talented doesn't make you a good person. It just makes you a talented person. You can choose to use that talent however you choose fit. I mean, there's a lot of geniuses out here doing terrible shit to people. Doesn't make them not genius. They're just doing terrible shit.
Oh shit!
Florida Evans was Satan. That's why she had that patch on her head. That's why she had that patch on her head. That wasn't gray hair. That was ash that wouldn't. Wow. That was ash that wouldn't burn out. I can always count on BMA,
cold,
man.
That's so cold.
BMA just bring that heat.
First of all,
but yeah, man, that's what's on my mind, man. It's just like respect the hustle, but understand there is a hustle happening. And everybody that believes in it doesn't make them a bad person. But understand that it is propaganda. If you believe in the Bible the way you should, then you already know. But if you don't know and you don't accept it, yeah, that's a problem. But it's not a problem with you necessarily as much at, there are thresholds here. At some point you make choices. I get that. But what I'm saying to you is understand that propaganda is powerful. It can make you much less self-aware than you otherwise could be. Just look at your surroundings, understand it, just see it. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it, and that's a good thing.
Florida.
But they out here trying to get you. And TV and music is a great way to do it. Just be aware.
Florida has been an antagonist for a long time, man. Florida has been the enemy.
Hey, man, and if it hadn't been for you, I wouldn't even know.
For a long time, whether it was Florida Evans, whether it was Florida, the U.S. colony.
The U.S. colony.
You know what? The U.S. colony.
Oh, shit.
Hey, man. Just saying. That's what's on my mind, man. Just be aware, y'all. Just be aware.
All right, Moby. What's on your mind?
Not Florida. I didn't need Florida to be on my mind. Honestly, man, I don't know if anything's on my mind, man. I've been pretty chill, not watching basketball. So, like, life is good, man. Just busy and getting old. Based on our conversations, I realize I'm getting old. I mean, I'm trying to encourage these young bloods out here to, be better than I was. Oh, yeah. I mean, look, man, but the Bible is the longest game of telephone ever. If you want to be honest with it, like
telephone.
You remember in elementary school, one person would tell the story, the next. That's what happens when the Bible's been translated
the King James version, baby.
Like every time it gets translated, something's got to get lost or added or
changed.
So I mean, we just. But people stop using that as a reason to not do right. Like, yeah, are there some inconsistencies? Yeah, but it's.
But every time somebody says it, that's exactly what's up. I mean, I don't know enough about the Bible to defend it, but I know what the right and wrong. So, and that's all I'm really talking about to start with. But anyway, it's not my Florida
Evans, yours, man. Damn.
James,
you know what? And I laugh at her pain every time. I just don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, go ahead. I mean, she broke that punch bowl, bro. And I'm like, first of all, how do you afford a punch bowl that expensive? But anyway,
bro, the only person on that show that I proactively rooted for all the time was Bookman. No, it was Bookman. Yeah, let me tell you.
That guy was a jerk, man. Especially when TC, he treated her terribly.
Let me tell you why I rooted for him. Because out of all the people on that show, you knew what his fucking motivations were. Like everybody else, you knew what his motivations were: food and being the ass and not doing work. Like he didn't want to have to do no work. We all know a brother like that. He ain't really coming to work. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't coming to work. But he was a jerk. But he wasn't really mean. They joked on him about.
He was mean. You remember that episode where he had an assistant. Her name was TC.
I do.
Remember that episode?
But look,
he was mean to her, man. He docked her pay for no freaking reason.
He was a womanizer. There's a difference. There's different times, baby.
He wasn't cheating on nobody. He might have been a misogynist, but he wasn't a womanizer.
Like different times, baby. But look. He shouldn't have been nice to that family. Every time he came, them niggas was flying jokes at him. Like, hey, bro, every time you walk in the door, you joking on him. Like, nah, man, after a while, eventually these jokes started to hit home. Oh, y'all niggas want to joke? Well, I can get y'all ass up out of here if y'all joking all the time.
That's
y'all
why
think this shit funny.
That's why I fixed in the elevator.
How you rooting for a dude like
because
that, man?
Because that's an honest character, man. It's an honest character.
So Walona wasn't honest, man. I mean, all Walona wanted was a date.
And then she got Penny.
I mean, she wanted to be a manager at the boutique. I mean,
the
what?
Walona character.
She liked the
Yeah, but
gossip.
I always felt like, what don't we know about her? Because ain't no way a woman that's that reasonably intelligent and attractive, ain't no reason that she shouldn't have been able to like have niggas lined up to try to holler at her. Like,
Well, they were.
Well, Thelma didn't either.
Thelma's different.
How? Besides the fact that she can't cook.
Thank you. Different times, baby. They put her. They put what was preventing her from succeeding as a forefront of her character.
Thelma was like, she was the other Cleopatra Jones. I don't care if she couldn't cook or not, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, oh my
you don't
goodness, are you
care
serious?
now. But back then in the times, like but look, here, I wouldn't have cared either. But what I'm saying is they put what was her preventative issue in the forefront of most episodes. We knew she was suck as a homemaker for the most part because she couldn't do any of the house stuff.
But more than half the show, she was a teenager that hadn't
she had a room
graduated
by
from high school
herself.
yet.
What?
Well, she was the only girl. She should have had a room by herself. Hey, like Moby said, different times. Different times.
But I'm saying, she might have been fine until that first time you had to eat her cooking. Then you'd have been
like Keith.
Yes,
had a rubber steak.
You know what, baby? Like,
We know what you're not good at.
I'm just saying, because in the times as a guy in the hood, you would have to think, the only way we're gonna make this work is I gotta be paid because we gotta be able to afford to eat out all the time, or either I gotta just be on my chef game all the time. Because I mean, look, we wouldn't make it to 30 because she'd have poisoned us by then, man. And there was no self-awareness, AG, just like I talked about earlier. Like, she couldn't cook, and everybody knew she couldn't cook, but she didn't think she couldn't cook because she kept doing it. Like, at some point in time, it'd have been okay for her to just be like, I quit.
But she never. No. She never. Said that she could cook. She just gave it the old college try. Especially when Keith was over for the first time. She gave it the old college try.
Michael told her ass she couldn't cook.
Hey.
No, that was
both of them. It was both of them. I mean, Michael just did a little nicer most of the time.
Look here. You can't cook.
How can you root against Penny, man? She got burned in the back by her real mama, man.
She's not an original. That's why I didn't necessarily.
I mean, she got burned in the back, though. I mean, that don't get you.
I don't celebrate that, but I mean,
her mama tried to trick her to come back, man. She set up a whole sting and everything.
Hey, man, didn't stop her from almost hitting her for real, though. She showed her true colors.
This white motherfucker got us. We are talking about good times right now. Why are we doing this? I'm sorry. What's on my mind? What's on my mind is not good times, and I apologize. This is my fault, and I take complete ownership of this. I apologize. I yield my time to Ruben. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
133 on.
Look, man. The only thing I'm saying is good times is a great show,
of
man.
March. Mo B takes credit blame.
I took complete ownership of this. I apologize. My bad.
Oh shit! All right, what's on my mind?
Oh, look! Wait a minute, Black Morticia Adams, Michael. This is the best. I'm sorry. This is the best breakfast you ever made, Thelma. I ain't do no cereal in the bowl.
Yo, you told Michael to talk about how she couldn't cook. Michael was cold-blooded with it, bro.
He said she was a bad cook without saying nothing.
JJ was like, you suck. Michael was like, hey, I love this bowl of cereal you made, girl. What's up? Thanks for putting regular milk in this shit other than water.
Oh, my God.
Because that dumbass probably was with water in it. But, man, what's on my mind?
Call her dumbass, man. She just couldn't cook, man. She wasn't stupid. She just couldn't cook.
I mean, okay.
I would defer that. I would not answer that comment. I'm just saying, but damn, bro, like this is
awful.
You stupid because she can't cook. Like, damn, she got other traits. She was smart. Like, we saw her be talented in other
She
things.
was smart. She was nice. She's beautiful. I mean, come on, man.
Hold on, man. You trying to tell me that she lived in the house with Florida Evans for how long? And she could not remember how to cook shit? She couldn't boil water, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Look, man, if she'd have spent too much time in the kitchen with Florida might have got that Florida shit in her, man. So look, I appreciate the fact that she stayed far enough from her mama so she ain't become her.
But she wanted to be her, which is sad.
Oh, man.
What's on my mind? Yo, man, I am sick of the circus called the United States Congress, bro. Like, I'm so over these motherfuckers, man. Yo, they about to get rid of another speaker of the House. That's fucking 2 speakers of the House in a 4-year term.
Name them.
Johnson.
I mean,
McCarthy and Johnson.
And then
I mean, it's just like
the pause that it took is like, yo, you sick of it, but like for the most part, we don't really give a fuck, man.
Well, but that's the problem, right? The problem is, you're right. We should give a fuck because those are the motherfuckers with power who don't do nothing. They do a whole bunch of absolutely nothing. All they do is bitch, complain, try to find that Biden's lying about some shit. 15 months, bro, and they don't got shit. How much money did they waste on that? Come on, man. Like, I am over the bad actors called the Republican Party in there. Yo, all I
just the Republicans that are acting badly, though.
But here's the thing: they're the majority, so it doesn't really matter because if they don't want shit to go, they don't want shit to go. As far as what they add to the spending bill, yeah, I saw that, but at least they did something. Except shut the government down. Because that's what they fucking wanted to do. Shut the government down. You know what? Yeah, we're going to lose some shit. That sucks. But it's called compromise. And you can't compromise with terrorists. You just can't. And those motherfuckers are terrorists. So, with that being said, and I'm going to speak on this so many more times before November. Well, yeah, God knows everybody got to go fucking vote, man. I swear to God, we just need, I don't care if it's a dog becoming the president is better than Trump. It just is. And not just the presidential election, vote your state elections, your local elections. Yo, man, let's get some motherfuckers out here who can do some shit.
Not just vote. We need to get some more people to run. We need to get some better candidates to run first and then vote.
Well, I mean,
granted, voting is important, but damn, man, in some of these places, man, you picking between shit and throw up. Like,
yeah, but here's the thing, right? The hope is that this will be it for this whole fucking cycle. And we'll have 2 new people up there 4 years, and they'll take 4 years to sell us on giving them the vote and all that. I'm done. But more importantly, I just need our Congress to do some shit and do some shit. Like, do some shit. That's all I want. That's really all I want. Make some laws, like do.
Well, they are doing it, but it's just like it's
12
not
laws
things that you care
in
for.
4 fucking years. Are you shitting me? Get out of here with that, man. I mean, look, man, I get it. We're all not gonna get what we want, you know. And it's becoming very increasingly that our country is slowly going more toward the middle. But you got all these crazy ass people on one side. Then you got these crazy ass people on the other side. And then you got the shit in the middle. Like, November can't get here quick enough. Elect a competent Congress so they can do some shit. Regardless of whoever the president is. Put some people there who can go do some goddamn work. That's all I ask. That is all I ask. And it flies after that. Whoever lives in Marjorie Taylor Greene's spot, Lord knows, please. I mean, yo, put a lizard or alligator up there against her so she can lose. Like, get the fuck out, man. That chick needs to be censored, eliminated, whatever. And I don't care if Moby left. It's whatever. I'm just over it. And I'm gonna be like this until November, man. Because I'm done. I'm done. With that being said, we're done with this episode of 5 Minute Warning. I'd like to thank Mo B and AG for, of course, being here with me. And, of course, I'd like to thank everybody who's listening to us now, listens to us live, and listens to us on the podcast when it comes out later on this week. Hey, tell a friend, tell an enemy, just tell somebody about us. Pete, was it PGMA? Still is about to be PJ18 and shit, the way we be going. But hey, tell everybody, like and subscribe. Make sure you listen to the podcast, because every once in a while, AG likes to throw something a little bit at the end. So appreciate y'all. YouTube, Black Potential, have an amazing week. Thank you, Mo B. Thank you, AG. Thank you, everybody listening. And once again, peace, love, hair grease, soul, and deuces.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5 Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW podcast, at Newsman25, at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, Moby 5 Minute Warning, AG_5 Minute Warning, Newsman25. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of
The 5 Minute Warning.
Oh, man.
Like when you talk about politics and you're like, you made a statement that we're moving closer to the middle. No, sir. We've always been politically in the middle. The problem is there's a bell curve. So the people that sit on the top of the hill, because we're the majority, and we ain't yelling that loud because we already up here. So what's happening is the motherfuckers on this side of the hill and the motherfuckers on this side of the hill that are mad at each other are yelling. So they're the loudest because they're trying to get the people on the other side of the hill to hear them. Ain't nobody fucking talking to us. We just happen to have to hear it because the sound's coming past us.
Yeah. I'm fucking sick of hearing it. But ain't nothing we can do about it.
Exactly, because as long as they on one side of the hill and the other people on the other side of the hill, the only way they can communicate is to yell. And we just got to hear it. It's just noise pollution to us.
Yeah. And the crazy part about it is like, yo, there are motherfuckers quitting. Like, that fuck the end of the term. We quitting like in 2 weeks. And I'm just like, soon the Democrats are gonna have majority just because all the old Republicans are quitting. And I'm just like, God damn it.
Well, look, man, if you're a true sense Republican and you just stand on business on your conservative principles, like that's if you are really what the definition of the Republican Party actually was.
Yeah, that Trump shit at you.
Ain't no way you can be comfortable in this. Like at some point in time, you just got to be like, man, this shit for the birds, man. Like this ain't the Republican Party I signed up for. Like, look, don't get me wrong. I know my Republican Party has done a lot of racist shit, but at the end of the day, we tried to put country first, racism second. We at least tried to put country first, racism second. And now it's like, yo, now we're putting all these other topics. No. The reason I say that is because if you were a Republican that was sitting on conservative, racist, Christian principles, right now what you're hearing is a whole bunch of anti-Christian people, because you can't possibly be running on Christianity and be a part of the mudslinging that's going on. Like, you might be able to justify your Christian principles, like, how old school Christians don't believe that women should have like rights and shit, and you might be like, hey, I do think white people are a superior race, but the antics that are happening right now eventually has to like be beating at your moral being, because you're realizing that the young people in the Republican Party ain't there for the same reason you were. You were there to keep the country white and conservative. They here to run shit, like to just own shit. And it's a difference. And if you're old conservative Christian Republican, you're like, look, if we can't own niggas no more, you can't own the country. Like,
that's so funny. I mean, that's so funny, and that's really true. That's funny shit.
Yeah,
Man.
Once again, like I said,
I think two things can be true at the same time. Like, because I don't think that you can just want to run shit and then not be racist too.
I never said they're not racist, but what I said before is they used to put country then racism. Now that,
but it's all the same. Back then, it was all the same. And then you didn't have to fight about it either.
That's
it was
what I'm
like
saying.
you were
Now
dominated.
they're in a fight, and they don't want to be a part of the fight because the fight forces them to be loud and hypocritical. When before they could just be hypocritical in silence and hide behind certain principles. Like they don't want to have to be loud about it. Like they're like we're okay with lying to ourselves. Don't make us have to lie to everybody else. Like, come on, man. Like we know we say in these back rooms, but I don't want to be a part of this Fox News culture. Like I'm just.
It's not even Fox News culture. Fox News has said, "Nah, fuck this." They slowed down. They slowed down on it. Well, you got a couple of guys still doing it, but for the most part, like Brett Baer, he's like, "Nah, I'm gonna start it."
Well, a lot of reason the Fox News people are slowing down because they've been getting fucking sued. So after a while, hey, ho, buddy, like we like these ratings, but we don't like getting sued every goddamn week. So
can't make money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like these ratings don't mean nothing if we got to pay the money to the fucking lawsuits.
I mean, and the question is, which of his rich friends is going to bail him out tomorrow? Because he will get bailed out. The question is, who's going to do it? Because I just think, I'm shocked that it's gotten this far. Like, I'm shocked that, that AG is like, time ticket.
It's going to be a regular white guy that you don't know why he's rich, and he's going to bail him out. And then we're going to investigate why. That's what I'm saying. But they're gonna eventually figure it out. They're gonna try to figure out how did this money come, and then we're eventually gonna figure out that it's basically Elon Musk and Putin got their money together, and they're just like, hey, we need you. Because if there are two people on this goddamn planet that really need him, Musk and Putin, them niggas need him. They need him to win.
Even though Elon Musk just came out and said, I ain't giving him shit. Like, but I mean,
of course, he ain't gonna commit verbal suicide by hitching his wagon to it, but he need him. he need him.
Well, I mean, it's just like the fact that this case has gotten this far.
Yo, did y'all see the Don Lemon interview with Elon Musk that didn't air?